to overturn? What do you think?
Not enough evidence to overturn. They felt it wasn't enough on that play to overturn enough contact. And they left it with the refs, and both the refs agreed on their decision, is the ruling we got. But in me watching that initially, yes, not much of a bump or a push, but possibly enough and pretty crazy, maybe enough not to assume as Swayman's been playing pretty good. But Swayman can't possibly maybe reach over and make a heroic save on that. I think that definitely deterred him from doing that with having Coyle right on top of him. So I was amazed. I was like Monty. Going, oh, are you kidding me? And then a power play to follow.
I thought it was a cross-check, almost like that little cross-check we saw from Brady Shea in that other series.
And Vincent Trocheck that led to that power play.
A cross-check's a cross-check, and if not Swayman not being able to make a play out there on that puck, well, Charlie Coyle couldn't make a play either. So, yes, you mentioned we talked to Situation Room. Lucky I'm not in that Situation Room because I would have said it was a goal. And I get it. Both referees claimed that there wasn't enough contact, so the ruling on the ice...
Wait, you would have said it was a goal or wasn't?
I would have said it wasn't a goal.
No goal,
yeah. No goal. So I know the ruling was during the game, Biz, but I'm just watching
Biz is the only
here
one
in the studio, and I thought that it would have been no goal.
Biz thought it was a goal.
Which is rare.
Yeah, I know.
I just said that I didn't think it was enough originally, but I agree with you in the sense that oftentimes when you're trying to separate from a guy to get clearance, to get your shot away, it's happening higher up in the slot area. Right there, it was at the top of the crease, and with that push, he pushes him on top of Swayman, and given that, regardless of how little it was, I thought it would have come back, but given the lack of push, I thought there was a chance it would stand, and when we talked to the Situation Room, they didn't think there was enough of a push there to deem it the interference with the goalie and ultimately called it a goal. And I disagree with the league in this sense, but like I said, originally when I watched it, there's a chance that this ends up sticking, guys, and it did. And it just so happens it's Sam Bennett the Menace, and this guy is public enemy #1 in Boston, and I'm sure right now Boston fans are punching holes in their TVs and their walls and among other things.